Sorry guys for leaving you on that cliffhanger, but this part of the video is going to be talking about my experience and my accident with Logan, and this is going to be talking about what really happened, what actually happened, and why I ran away, and how this little incident with me stalking him came from exactly. So, let's get into explaining what happened. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to tell you the truth about what happened after my 16th birthday party, but before I say it, I just wanted to let you know that I did invite Logan to my birthday party, but he never showed up because I don't know for sure, but I think the reason he didn't show up was because, well, he thought that I had lied to him about how I felt, and, well, yeah, I wanted to let you know that part first before I explained exactly what happened. So, when I called the night after I asked you, when I called him the night after my birthday party, the night after I ran away. Well, the reason I ran away was because I was trying to find him, because I wanted an explanation of why he didn't come, why Logan didn't come to my birthday party, and then the day I ran away was like after Logan's mom was the one who found me, apparently, and brought me back to my mom. Well, she didn't bring me back, she just waited for her to come get me, because apparently we were still in Page when this happened, and then, well, my intentions were to just get answers for why he didn't show up to my birthday party. I wanted to see him and actually ask him why he didn't come to my birthday party. And also it was because, the other reason was because I didn't want to have to leave him again, and I actually wanted the relationship me and Logan had to actually work. And if you know what I mean. And, okay. So, yeah, that is the explanation for that part, the reason I ran away, and all that stuff. But also, I just wanted to. Also, when I called him that night to ask him, I called him that night to ask him why he didn't come to my 16th birthday party. And when he did answer, I had thought he said, "This isn't Logan, this is the wrong number." And then I got upset and hung up because, well, I thought that's what he had said. And because it didn't sound like him at all. And it was a huge misunderstanding. And it still got me upset, and I was crying because I had thought he said this was the wrong number and that this wasn't Logan, and so, yeah. And I tried calling him back, but he didn't answer, and it made me cry even harder. And also, I might have misunderstood him because his voice it actually sounded different. It was scratchy, and I didn't know if it was his voice or not. And plus, I didn't know what he had sounded like then. So it made things harder for me to understand him, and then it caused me to actually create a fake account because I had thought that he didn't want to talk to me anymore, and I wanted to get answers from him. So I created a fake account of the name Maria Sinatra, and to actually talk to him, and the only reason I did that was because I wanted to talk to him again, because I thought I didn't know or understand why he was ignoring me, and also I missed him a lot. I missed him, and well, and it caused me to also create the channel called Haley and Logan and all that stuff. That too, but it mainly caused me. It mainly caused me to create a few fake accounts, a couple, but my only real intention was to actually get an answer of why he didn't come to my 16th birthday party, and it really hurt me a lot, like a lot. And also, it caused me to create it just caused me a lot of pain, and it made me think that I had lost him, and that he actually didn't care anymore, and that, well, you know, I want to cry right now, but for some reason my body is not letting me, which is fine. And also, and I also accidentally, I actually created a fake YouTube channel impersonating him, but once I realized, like after a week, I realized it was wrong. Like a few days, up to a week, like 7 days, I pretty much just stopped doing that. I stopped posting mainly because I knew it was wrong. I knew that part was absolutely wrong, like completely wrong, and I knew I shouldn't have ever have done that, and I did anyway, and like a few weeks after I created that channel, he found it and got angry at me for actually creating that channel and actually using one of his photos that he didn't approve of me using, and he didn't want me using any of them, and it actually made me feel bad because I forgot, like I accidentally forgot to delete it before he found it, and it caused a huge misunderstanding, that, well, it was a huge misunderstanding, and I never meant for any of it to go this far, and and by doing that, it actually only made things worse than what they were before, and I never intended to actually hurt him, and I never intended to actually impersonate him. I was just so upset that I actually created that account because I was upset. And of course, I care about him, and of course, I love him very much. I love him very, very much. And I never intended to do anything that would hurt him. I never meant to do that. I never did. It just, my actions just came out wrong because I was just upset. I was upset because, also mainly because I thought I had lost him. And, well, I thought I had lost someone that actually appreciated me, that someone that I could actually talk to. I thought that I had thought that I had lost him, and that I didn't know what to do. I was just really upset. I was just really upset about it. And also because I didn't understand or know why he didn't come to my 16th birthday party either. So, and also I just wanted him to know that I never meant to hurt him, and I understand why he stopped talking to me, and I understand why and I completely understand why he blocked me on Facebook multiple times, and I understand why he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, and I should have never have constantly bothered him, and I feel bad. I feel very bad for what happened, and I escalated things way too far, and I shouldn't have. I should have just stopped, and I'm just truly, I never meant for any of this to happen, ever. And I'm sorry. I'm only gonna say that one time, and yeah. Also, hopefully one day you'll want to talk to me. He will want to talk to me again, and I just want him to know that I love him very much, and I'm hoping one day me and Logan can get back together and actually hopefully understand. I'm hoping that one day he will want to talk to me again and let me know how he really feels and why he didn't come to my 16th birthday party. Hopefully. And that I will always love him no matter what happens, and I will always care about him, and that I want to be with Logan for the rest of my life, and I've always had a crush on him, and I've always cared about him no matter what, and I've had a crush on him since I was 13 years old, pretty much. Ever since I was 13. And I've always cared about him, no matter what. I've always cared about him. And I wanted to understand him. And I wanted to have someone to always talk to, like at least have someone to talk to and to be close to and to be with for the rest of my life. And I was hoping that would be him because I have a feeling that we were made for each other and that we were meant to be together, no matter what life throws at us. And I appreciate the fact that I just appreciate that he's taking the time to actually process all of this, and I'm hoping one day that he will actually want to talk to me again and just tell me how he really feels, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I didn't cry. Well, I wanted to cry, but I didn't. Because I wanted to keep my emotions in check. Just for now. Just for now. And so, yeah. If you know what I mean. And I'm not joking around. I did sincerely want to cry. I just didn't for the camera. Because I just felt like it would be best that I didn't cry. But yeah. That is all I actually wanted to say. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. And please like and subscribe, comment down if you did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!